Alright, so I know I'm starting a little bit different today inside the Monte, but really wasn't even planning on coming out making a video today. I'm still waiting on a few different parts. Like I said, I'm supposed to be knocking out the fuel system, just waiting on a couple fittings for that. I had to order a couple more than what I had to order, so just waiting on those. But just want to give a shout out to everybody that's been hitting me up on like Instagram or in the comments saying how this channel's helped them with their builds or kept their builds going, or they've been stuck. They've seen stuff on my channel which helped them out, and things along that line, or like not even my channel, just channels similar to it, like guys actually showing what it takes to get this stuff to work. They actually out in their garage doing the work themselves. Of course, Warren Gbody, Grind School, 87 SS Boy, Penny LS1. Those are just some of the channels I watch. I watch other channels that they do a little bit of work themselves, but then they also outsource it to shops and stuff. So I like watching the channels that actually get down and dirty in their own garage, their own two hands building their cars. But yeah, I've had a bunch of people just hit me up. Just saying how my channel's helped them out, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm still learning myself, but I'm just trying to cover my build and then go over little issues or problems that I've ran into, answer questions that I've had along the way. Like I said, all those channels are just named, and then all the guys over at Colorado G-Bodies, they've helped me out a lot too. So that's pretty much all this channel is, just trying to cover the build on the Monte. Yeah, I have other projects. The Elko, the Camaro, the bike, the PT, but it's kind of more catered towards the G-Bodies and the Monte. So yeah, just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate the support, but I'll just go over some of the stuff I've planned. Let me get out of the Monte. Of course, it's sitting up a little higher. It is still on the ramps. So yeah, interior, like I said, I do want to go with buckets eventually. That's kind of the plan on, or the idea I have. I was just hit him up in the comments. He just put the buckets in his, and I'll look back in it and throw it in the comments. But I was talking about my transcoiler, how I'm going to mount it pretty much under the driver's seat on the underside of the car. Then he hit me up, said he just did what I was thinking about doing, and he put the buckets or the brackets for the bucket seats and everything in there too. So like I said, I watch these channels too and get ideas from them. Have all the trim pieces back there, and a little dusty, but it'll be all black interior. I always love this. I shut it on purpose just so I can get that trunk pop. But I've been getting parts in and still have a trunk full of parts. Like I said, the transcoiler over there, I'll go over that once I install that. Got my painless wiring harness. I was really leaning more towards American Auto Wire just for customer service. Like I said, I called painless and American Auto Wire. And painless, they were just like, we don't make the kit for it. Where American Auto Wire was like, we don't make a kit specifically for G-Body, but this will work or this kit will work. But painless, they did suggest this kit, and it has a few more connections in there and everything. So that's why I went with painless over American Auto Wire. But if it was for the customer support, I'd have definitely went American Auto Wire. Of course, I have the headlights in there, all the little body pieces I need, the mirror. I still need to throw all that stuff on. Most of the turbo stuff, just the crossover pipe and the dump tube. I did get the Holley Terminator X in, the X Max, so I got that in. The Firewall bulkhead from Sharp's Performance, I got that in. I just got I don't plan on running E85 right away, but I figure while I'm doing the fuel system, I might as well do the flex fuel on it also. So got the bracket for that and the sensor. So all that should be covered. Yeah, that's pretty much everything in the trunk. Right now, I'm trying to knock out the fuel system with the wiring. Right now, the weather's starting to clear up, starting to get some nice days out. Before, we just had a whole bunch of rain and hail, so wasn't able to really stretch out the wiring harness. I'll probably lay that either in the back of the Elko or just stretch it out in the driveway when I get to that point. But that'll be after the fuel system. And then on top of that, the Terminator X will go with the wiring. But I pretty much have just about everything I need to get the car up and running once all that stuff goes on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just have to adjust the doors a little bit. But the fittings I'm looking for, I said I've already cut most of my AN lines to size, and I got the fittings I ordered originally. I thought I was going to have enough, but the problem I ran into, I know I went back and forth about running the 180-degree fittings on this side and doing the crossover, so the driver's side to the passenger side to the driver's side. And I was like, I'd get away with just running a 45 here and a 90 here. And when I went to go start making the lines for it, the amount of hose you'd have trying to get the fittings and everything to work, it wasn't enough, so I had to go back in and order some 180 degrees. So I will cross them over, passenger side to driver's side to passenger side. And with this one being set back a little bit more, it'll make it easier instead of them hitting each other. So that's set back slightly more than this, so it'll make that crossover a little bit easier. These fittings should be in, by the time I'm recording this, they should be in either tomorrow or the next day. So sometime later this week they should be in, so I'll be able to get all of my fittings made up. And then the flex fuel sensor, I'm thinking, I was trying to hide them a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, it's not a show car, but the engine bay is going to be pretty clean. I'm going to try to hide as many wires and everything as I can. But man, it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. With that flex fuel sensor, I might just run it right there. Well, let's see. So yeah, I might just try to get it right somewhere on the firewall, and have that Y branch off on top of it, and then run all the lines off that way. And then the fuel hose should just, I'll try to keep it as close to, or as far away from the downpipe as possible. I think if I run it and mount it right along here, eventually I'll probably put some heat wrap around it too. But it'll be about just over 5 inches away from the downpipe, which should be more than enough. But I'll throw the heat wrap on that also. So probably will mount everything up on the AC delete plate. I was trying to hide it a little bit more, but it is what it is. And then, what was it? This firewall, or the blockhead passed through. Of course, right there probably be the easiest place. I know Warren Gbody, he's smooth as a firewall. He's did a smooth firewall, so it makes it a little bit easier. And then I think with that one, if I get it just right, a little bit lower would be ideal, probably like right in there. But I think I could get away with it right about there. I'll have to check on the Elko, but I think the windshield wipers, they don't come down that much. I have to check, see how much space there is, because I would hate for it to have all the wires running right through there and then the windshield wiper be too close to it. Well, we'll see about that, but that's what I have planned so far. Like I said, I'm waiting for those 2 fittings to come in. I think I ordered a couple more, but yeah, once those fittings come in, I'll knock out the fuel system. But like I was saying, this video pretty much wasn't planned. I was just giving you guys an update. I know I try to update at least once a week on the Monte. Of course, with the warming up, more car shows and everything, it'll be a little bit more car content. Try to do a few more meets with the Gbodies and everything. Not too sure about the bike content, but that's great for roller shots. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that subscribed so far. I think I just hit 1,200 subscribers, so let's keep the channel growing. And like I always say, if there's something you guys want to see that I haven't done yet, just let me know either in the comments or hit me up on Instagram. Everything's under Dash's Garage. If there's something that I have done already, there's probably a video on it. So if you have questions, just let me know and point you guys in the right direction if I know the answer. If not, pretty sure I can figure it out.